guys, how's it going? Bryce Weiss here, episode 2, Godspeed. Welcome back. How we living? For today's lesson, we're gonna learn a little bit about the multiverse with our heroes. This is a huge topic of mine, enormous. The multiverse with our heroes, space and time with our heroes, and then science and religion with our heroes is really where we're going. But to better understand the first step, the multiverse with the heroes, I think the best way to kind of give you an idea is an excerpt from the intro of the book. So, without further ado, the multiverse is a hypothetical group of multiple universes, infinite universes. Together, these universes are presumed to comprise everything that exists, the entirety of space, time, matter, energy, information, and the physical laws and constants that describe them. Before we embark on this journey, I'd like you to take that theory and ask a bit more of it. You see, the multiverse can be a little difficult to manage. It's kind of like a lottery ticket. You buy that lottery ticket with dreams of what you will become with all that money. You dream of being the president, but you don't see the habits of what you did to get there. Ending up back where you started, perhaps more entertained, but not really inspired to chase the dream. Looking at it as completely different universes or realities isn't really realistic for self-improvement. What's better is to see the small differences and seeing it as a tool to make better decisions. Let me say that one more time. What's better is to see the small differences and seeing it as a tool to make better decisions. What if I told you there was a compass to the lottery of life? Your best life. Something to follow that is trustworthy and has your best interests. The multiverse theory can pass out of science fiction into a real-life healthy tool that is applicable. By examining a potential alternate universe, the multiverse, we deem to be more advantageous, better than the one we are living in, we can come up with habits or better practices by supposing about our future multiverse universe we are headed to. Once these habits become installed, they will bring us into our better life existence, alternate universe, multiverse, future. All we need is to better remember our narrative, our personal narratives of improvement, and continuing to follow our heroes through our individual hero journey. Okay, so with that in mind, and I know I'm a horrible reader. I've never been a good reader. Ever since I got started reading back in school, it took me forever. One day a teacher put a Harry Potter book in my hands and I started to like to read. A huge hero. There's plenty of heroes out here, right? That's who we're gonna follow through the multiverse to better understand how we get to that future, right? So a couple awesome examples. So say I wanted to get better at music. I wanted to go become the next biggest thing in music. Just like Mac Miller said, right? I want to be the next Beatles, right? And some would say he did that. Some would say maybe not. But he made a decision, right, to follow through the multiverse, to follow the Beatles, and to take practices out of what they did to make himself better. It's this beautiful thing. So say I'm going to go become a better musician. My first thing I need to figure out is, do I want to learn about music theory and how to write notes and all these things? Or do I want to be a little bit more like August Rush? Do I want to be more someone who listens, hears, feels the music? And that's how I become a musician, right? So there's these major decisions we make in life. That comes back to what I said, decision making. We make these decisions in what direction into infinity we want to travel, that we want to go, that we want to learn. And so you can literally, if you could imagine like a whole cluster of little marbles, you make that turn on, wait, I want to learn about writing music, music theory, all these different things. Next thing you know, that's all the multiverses you're looking at, all this infinite possibility. It's a beautiful theory to work out of, to create fantastic decision making for yourself and really starting to learn how things change and adapt within that. Another awesome way to understand the multiverse theory, right? Not necessarily following our heroes or creating that, well, the Beatles wrote music, Mac Miller wrote music, but August Rush didn't write music, Another huge smart thing within the multiverse theory of following as our heroes, is you don't want to steal, right? Stealing's bad. Stealing someone's life from them is murder. stealing someone's lunch from them is bullying. You don't want to steal, right? But that's a decision we make following our heroes through the universe. I'm not going to steal, right? I'm not going to hurt someone. It's a bad decision. We'll get there later, but that is devil's speed, and we know that that's a bad idea. But it's a phenomenal example for us because we don't want to steal ideas. We don't want to think we should steal ideas. You know, we want to be like, no, I'm totally master of conception, right? I'm a human being. I am conception. I will concept. This is what I will do. This is how I would live. And so that's a great example of something that we can see in the multiverse. Is like, bad news. It's going to cost me a lot of time at some point, right? At some point, we're going to get to that place where we're like, wait, I don't want to go that way. I want to keep on learning how to read music, or I want to take some learning how to read music, and I want to feel a little bit of it. And then next thing you know, bada boom, bada bing, you're the next Jack Harlow, right? So there's two great examples for you on how to see some obstacles within the multiverse following our heroes. The last one that I want to give you, that's an easy one, is somebody taught you to brush your teeth, right? Mom and dad. They taught you when you brush your teeth, you're not going to stink when you're talking to that pretty girl at lunch. They taught you when you brush your teeth, you're not going to upset mom and dad with that stinky breath in my backseat. And it's a pretty easy thing, right? We all kind of have that skill eventually, right? Hopefully. You brush your teeth, you mouthwash, go to the dentist. And so on this easy habit we learn that's good for life, you can learn about all these easy habits that can maybe sedate your rage and get you back to thinking about making music, making movies, making sales, getting to the hospital to go be a nurse. But in other ways, we can also learn these habits. Like, so what was Machine Gun Kelly up to get so freaking awesome at music? I don't know. Did he think about, man, what would girls like in their music? What would guys like to hear about girls liking in their music? What would girls like to hear about guys liking their music? Who knows? Maybe that's how Machine Gun Kelly became the man. But I think you'll find following your heroes through the multiverse, better understanding it as a decision-making process, will unbelievably boost your ability to execute your dreams in life. And so, as we follow our multiverse heroes through the multiverse, I wish you best of luck, safe travels, and I'll see you tomorrow when we talk about space-time. Godspeed.